Mr. Nathan Baliva.
Thank you, Dustin, and welcome out to Dozer Park. Thanks for joining us for this Thirsty Thursday Cardinals-Cubs rivalry, minor league and Midwest League style. Of course, they're going to play at the major league level tomorrow with a big series. My guest down here today, special guest here at the ballpark, head coach Tim Thornton, state champion Peoria Central Lions from November, 5A state champs, and I'm sure that still sounds just fantastic to hear all these months later, doesn't it?
We never get tired of hearing it, and we're just blessed to put a season together like that, and really enjoyed it.
That one. All right, you guys got to come out and play here in September and got a win, a 44-36 win in the rain, the lightning. We had a delay, and what was it like playing football here on a baseball field?
You know, it was a great experience to start with. You know, you come in and just being on that grand scale and the bleachers surrounding and everything, stadium.
You guys had quite a magical season all the way through, getting to the playoffs, put up some fantastic numbers just all year, state record point, and it just got everything going. It was a lot of fun to watch. I'm sure there were some games on the sideline that were, kind of a little headache for you when other teams got some points and got a little closer than you might have wanted, but it was a lot of fun for fans to really sit back and watch. Did you get to enjoy it as well?
Oh, I enjoyed it immensely. Our kids did a great job of being prepared for the adversity and did a great job responding to the events that took place for them. And, I don't think we were ever in that spot on the sideline where you started to get nervous, you started to get a little anxious. You're just confident in the way they responded, and they did a great job.
Had the honors roll for the coaching staff, for players. I know you had some guys that have been able to travel the country and get to see other spots, take part in all-star teams, both for coaches and players. What's that experience been like for your players and your coaching staff?
I mean, it's truly amazing. The exposure that it gives for the program, and I think it's been huge, and we just really enjoyed it.
Let's try this one again. All right, now we got this one back working. We're going to just trade off microphones here. This works this way. The way the season unfolded, I know you mentioned earlier, we were chatting over here, you guys have been all over the place. You got to go to Chicago to a Bears game. You got to go to the state capitol and do things in Springfield and been all over. And next year you're going to hopefully do the same thing. So what does the summer look like for you guys? What is getting prepared for next season look like?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing this summer is, we're able to start by rules in June, and we'll get started that first Monday in June. And I think the biggest thing for us is to put the state championship T-shirts away, put the rings away, and realize that we're all 0-0 again, and we need to start that prep again and not worry about how the season's going to end, and really just worry about winning the day, winning the next game, and what do we got to do to continue to get better, get back on that process.
I know you've got a lot of fans in the area. Looking forward to watching some of your guys continue to play here in the area, college football at Illinois and a lot of other schools, a lot of success. What's that like for you as a coach to get to watch these guys? You've had some that have come through part of the past programs as well, and you get to then watch them grow as players and as student athletes.
Yeah, I think it's huge, and I think you hit it on the head with student athletes. I mean, we just sent one to the Patriots this year that coming out of Mizzou that graduated from Peoria High and then left Mizzou, and we're sending some on to University of Illinois. But the number of kids that are going on to other schools and are coming back, we had a lot back today because colleges are getting over, high school still in session, that are coming back and showing us report cards and showing us those college honor rolls and dean's lists, and those are the things that really make us proud as coaches, that we really get excited about seeing that.
Such tradition at the high school and in the sports department and in athletics, and now you guys are part of that. And I know I was in there for a basketball game this year, working a game in there, and you walk around and you see all the Sean Livingston stuff, and you see the state champions and things that go back to the 1910s in that part. And now you guys got to add a piece to that. What does it mean for you guys, for these kids, and they'll be able to come back in 5-year reunion, 10-year reunion, and show that stuff off, that it's right there next to all that other great memorabilia?
Yeah, I think they've definitely carved out their niche. This class has won more games than any team that's come through Peoria High School, which is the oldest high school in the state. So for them to be able to call that their own forever, I think is a pretty good deal.
You look at some of those numbers too. You guys put those up. Was it the 90-point game, and you got a couple in the 70s, and just doing things that other teams haven't done before.
Yeah, I think we just took a different approach. We just look at things a little differently, and I think that's okay. And everybody doesn't always have to understand what you're doing, but you're going to get some different outcomes and some different results, and we were okay with that.
Now, I know you're on the DL in baseball speak, so you've got an assistant and a player and that are going to throw first pitches. And you said they've been doing a little talking back and forth.
There's been a little discussion over the first pitch today, and I'm interested to see which one comes out looking a little better. But Coach Jeff Roper is going to go, and Kendrick Green's going to throw, and I think they might both be trying out. So. We'll see. Do
you have a betting side? If you were gonna take a side on that, can I put you on the spot there?
I'm gonna go with Kendrick on accuracy, and I'll go with Roper on style points.
Style points. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't end up in the seats or anything on that side. Now you mentioned we're talking Cardinals-Cubs rivalry. And we've got that here for the next 3 days. We've got a jersey to give away tomorrow for Cubs fans and for Cardinals fans. One's got the blue script, one's got the red. We got the Molina Maddox bobblehead on Saturday. But you've got a Cardinals-Cubs rivalry in the family. So how difficult is that? And on your side, probably a little difficult last October.
It's not that difficult. We've got a house divided. My daughter and I are Cardinal fans. My son and my wife are Cub fans, and we enjoy championships a little bit more than they do, so they can have their one, but we'll take our 11 or whatever it is.
That's right. We keep it 11-3, and you just gotta make sure they know that. I'm the same way. My brother's a Cubs fan, and myself and my dad are Cardinals fans, so we're kind of in that same house divided style. You got a bunch of kids. We see your guys over there lined up, ready to go for a little pregame recognition, and it's got to be pretty cool to see these guys out here and getting all the recognition they've gotten all off season long.
It's been a lot of fun. We've been a lot of places, and they earn it. The amount of time they put in, I just think if you're not involved with it, if you're not around it, you just don't understand how much they pour into it year in, year out, and for the last 4 years, and to see it, all this come to fruition for them has just been a blessing for me as a coach to be able to see that.
I know as a high school sports fan, it was a lot of fun to watch the game here, the game in Champaign, getting to work that for Comcast Chicago in the truck, and watching you guys win was a lot of fun. And the way you guys represented Peoria throughout the state, I think, says a lot about your coaching staff and about your players. And it was a lot of fun to watch. I know it's been 6 months or so, but congratulations and continued success to you guys this year.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you having us. And it was just a great time.
All right, Coach Tim Thornton, thank you very much for your time today to celebrate this team. As I mentioned, 6:30 tomorrow, 6:30 Saturday. We've got giveaways for the Cubs-Cardinals rivalry night. We're going to honor this Central Lions football team just a couple moments. Sit tight. We'll be right back with these guys. We thank you for spending your Thirsty Thursday with us here at Dozer Park.